Let me ask you something, and don't rush to answer it. What does Christmas actually give us today? Not what it's supposed to mean, not what it's marketed as, but what does it produce in real life? For some people, it produces warmth. For others, pressure. For many, comparison. And for many more, debt. It brings nostalgia for a version of life that no longer exists. Anxiety about expectations we never consciously agree to. Loneliness that feels louder because everyone else is supposed to be happy. And here's the part most people overlook. Whether you believe in Jesus or not, whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, Hindu, whether you're Jewish, spiritual, agnostic or atheist, you still feel Christmas. You just can't escape it. The music finds you. The images surround you. The social pressure touches you. The entire emotional climate shifts, which tells us something important right away. This is not just a religious event. This is psychological. This is social, neurological. This is economic. This is archetypal. Christmas reaches into the human psyche whether consent was given or not. Every culture participates in it, even those that reject its theology. Lights, feasts, gift-giving, family gatherings, songs about love, home, about peace and goodwill. Different languages, different gods, but same emotional frequency. And that should raise a question right there. How did one figure from a small occupied territory end up shaping the emotional rhythm of the entire planet for thousands of years? Because what we're dealing with here was never confined to a man. Modern Christmas is a season of exchange. Not just gifts for gifts, but money for meaning, performance for belonging, consumption for comfort. The global economy doesn't just benefit from Christmas, it relies on it. Every fiscal quarters are designed around December psychology. And why? Because this season activates deep human drives, the desire to give, the fear of not having enough, the need to feel included, the longing to be seen as valuable. Christmas presses directly on the wound of birth, and systems understand this, which is why Christmas, as it exists now, is less about celebration and more about distraction. We kept the rituals, we kept the imagery, we kept the story, but we lost the instruction, because Christmas was never meant to be consumed. It was meant to be decoded. Long before Christianity, long before churches, before doctrines and dogma, human beings were already paying attention. December 21st, the winter solstice, the deepest darkness of the year. For 3 days, the sun appears to stand still. Ancient cultures describe this as the death of the sun. And then On the 25th, the light begins to rise again. The rebirth of light, hope returning to the world. And this is why the Egyptian Horus is born on December the 25th. This is why Mithras was born on December the 25th also. This is why Krishna, Dionysus, and all others follow the same pattern. This wasn't coincidence. It was pattern recognition. Ancient people wanted myth-making blindly. They were observing cycles in nature and mapping them onto consciousness. They understood that the sun outside was a mirror for the light within. This is the principle of as within, so without, as above, so below. And this is why Scripture said, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. That wasn't poetry. That was instruction. You see, light sustains life. Light reveals truth. Light resurrects what appears dead. And the sun was never only a person. It was a principle. Even the virgin birth was never meant to be biological. Virgin meant unconditioned, untouched by fear, unprogrammed by society, a consciousness not yet shaped by survival. That's where Christ is born. Not in a woman, in you. And the manger? Not a barn, your body. Bethlehem means house of bread, sustenance, life force, which is why Jesus later says, I am the bread of life. This was never about worship. It was about incarnation, spirit entering matter, light descending into the nervous system, consciousness inhabiting biology. Even the gifts were symbolic. Gold signifies illumined awareness. Frankincense represented breath, prayer, vibration. Myrrh, that represented the death, surrender, transformation. The real gift was always initiation. But instead, we turned initiation into imitation. We turned mystery into merchandise, transformation into tradition. We celebrate the symbol, but ignore the process. And yet, even distorted, Christmas still works. People soften, walls lower, hearts crack open, which means the truth is still alive beneath the distortion. So if Christmas was ever meant to do anything real in us, it was meant to create conditions. Conditions for something to shift internally. This season is louder than any other. And that alone tells us how far we've drifted from what it was meant to be. So here's what I'll offer. Not as rules, but as gentle instructions that the season itself has always been whispering. 1. Withdraw from unnecessary noise. Not because noise is evil, but because too much of it drowns out your inner signal. When everything around you is urgent and demanding, the light within you doesn't get a chance to speak. 2. Create space for stillness and reflection. Stillness isn't emptiness. It's where awareness reorganizes itself. It's where you begin to notice what you've been carrying unconsciously and what you're finally ready to release. 3. Let an old identity die without resistance. Every winter in nature is a surrender. Leaves don't fight the fall, they let go. This season invites you to loosen your grip on versions of yourself that were built out of fear, out of survival or expectation. 4. Nurture what feels fragile but true. When something new awakens in you, it doesn't arrive loud. It arrives quiet. And if you rush back into old patterns too quickly, you bury it before it ever has the chance to root. 5. Measure this season by inner alignment, not external performance. Not by how much you give, not by how much you spent, not by how well you held it together, but by how honest you feel when you're alone with yourself. Because peace has always been the sign, and maybe that's the real invitation of Christmas. Not to do more, not to buy more, not to prove anything to anyone, but to slow down enough to notice what's already trying to rise within you. Because every year, right around this time, something ancient stirs in the human soul. People soften, even the hardened ones. People feel more, remember more, miss more, hope more. That's not weakness, that's memory. The body remembering the light, the nervous system remembering safety, the soul remembering the source. Christmas was never asking you to believe harder. It was asking you to become receptive, to let the inner light rise again after a long internal winter. And if that light is born quietly this year, without announcements, without applause, without explanation, that doesn't make it any less sacred. That makes it real. Christmas was never about celebrating a birth. It was about becoming one. This is a sacred curriculum. Lesson complete. Now remember who you are. I didn't want to end this with more words, so I left something you can sit with instead. A song for this season. You'll find it wherever you find my reflections through sound. This Christmas, let the light be born in you.